Well, hey everybody, it's me out and about with Dave. Um, Gotta go over some things about my channel here. Had to come to some conclusions. Daisy was the star of my channel. If there was ever 2 or more videos without Daisy in them, I heard about it. Usually from some of my subscribers, which I only have about 330 subscribers. You know, I'm not going for massive millions. My channel was never about making money or going viral. My channel is all about making memories, and I've got a lot of good ones. Losing Daisy, kind of like losing one of my children. I see, when she came into my life about almost 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, see, she wasn't just a dog. See, I'm a disabled veteran. She was my service dog. I took her with me everywhere I went. Everywhere I went, she went. And she had a job to do, you know. I have post-traumatic stress disorder from wartime, multiple wars. And whenever I would feel anxious or have an anxiety or panic attack, Daisy would start one of her shenanigans to get me focused on her. Or she'd nudge my hand and make me focus on her. And in her own way, she told me everything's gonna be okay, you know. I'm gonna try to do this without crying. That dog was everything to me. My friend, my confidant, my security guard. You know, she only had one eye, but that dog could hear a pin drop a mile away. She was my security alarm. The only thing I really had in this world. But she'll always be with me. Her dog tags and collar hangs in the, you know, we'd be traveling down the road, and if she got tired of being in the sun up in front with me, she would come back here, and she would jump up on the bed and then go along these little dressers I got, and she would lay up there behind me. And occasionally she would stick her nose between the seat and the door frame there and nudge me, just to let me know, hey, like asking me, are you okay? You okay? But she liked looking out the window. Daisy never met a stranger. Now, she was my service dog, and everywhere I took her, it also gave me an opportunity to educate people as far as service animals, the laws that protect service animals, and the benefits of somebody having a service animal, you know. Um, somebody always wanted to pet her because she was just that way. So I would let them pet her. But first I would take her service dog vest off so that she knew it's okay to be a normal dog now. And I tried to give her the best normal life. Let her come out here and play with kids. There's a lot of people that loved her. And of course, all the kind words, they all mean something to me too, but let's just face it. I'm not the star. I never wanted to be a star. I'm just an old, retired, disabled Marine traveling in his van, visiting historical places. Places I'd read about, but had never been to. So what will happen to the channel? Well, I don't know. I've tried doing videos. I did several after she passed. And I think most people can hear in my voice that my heart just ain't in it. And it's not because I don't want to be. I still got memories to make. I still got places to go, things to do. So, either I shut down altogether or I come up with another name. Over the past couple of weeks, I guess some people, you can also find out, who watches your videos and who doesn't. So when I visit other channels, I have to keep explaining to people that Daisy is no longer with us. There will never be another Daisy. There will never be a Daisy 2 or a Daisy Jr. or, there won't be another Daisy. But at some point in the future, there might be another dog. The thing is, those service dogs are pretty expensive. So, do I change the name? Do I stay and change the name? Or do I just quit YouTube altogether? I don't know. Maybe some of y'all can give me some advice. I mean, if you like visiting historical places or, just seeing what Dave's up to today. I don't have a garden. I don't live in a place where I can have a garden. I grew up on a farm, but, I wish I had a little piece of land that I could work, but I don't. It's just me. Why would I buy a bunch of land, I'm not a land tycoon. I don't own a house. It's just me. I'm perfectly fine camping in my camper van every day if I want to. Most of the 3 weeks I was in Ohio, almost nearly 3 weeks rather, I slept in my camper van most of the time, and basically it was because I was in mourning. I just wanted to be left alone. I get home and the grief is a little worse. Her bed, her food, her doggy bowls, I bought her a nice, a little, she's got. I still haven't thrown anything of hers away. Can't bring myself to do it. It's like losing your mother or something. You don't want to throw those clothes away. You just, especially the last thing they wore. You don't want to do it. So that's why I hung her collars up here in the van. She'll always be with me. I got videos of her to prove that she lived. So y'all go down in the comments, you tell me what I should do. Should I stay or should I go? Should I change the name of the channel? And move on? Should I get another dog? Am I ready for another dog? I don't know. I'm an animal lover. Don't suggest a cat though. That ain't gonna happen. I'm not a cat person. Don't mind cats, just don't want to own one. Nope. I'm finicky enough. I don't need to wrestle with a cat every day. So maybe I'll just get a goldfish. I don't know. It seems like I've owned 3 dogs in my life. All 3 of them. One died from old age, and the last 2 got hit by cars. And that's the other part. I feel a little guilty because I was fishing. I had her tied out on a lead. She slipped her collar. And I feel guilty because she got hit by a car. But keep in mind, she only had one eye, and that eyesight wasn't perfect in that eye. She relied on her ears. I was her eyes. She was my ears. See, I wear hearing aids. Both ears. I lost my hearing in 1991 during Desert Storm. I was a heavy machine gun section leader. So I was around some big booms Desert Storm, Somalia, other places. She was my ears, I was her eyes. And I failed. Might as well come clean. That's how I feel. There was nothing I could have done to stop that car. That car didn't stop. Didn't even attempt to stop. Didn't attempt to avoid her. Just ran her over and kept going. And if I could have got my hands on somebody that day, I'd probably still be in Ohio. Probably the Pike County Detention Facility for beating the hell out of somebody that desperately needed it. So I've had to deal with that anger for the last couple of days. I've had to deal with that doubt. I've had to deal with that guilt. Of course, I'm a veteran. I deal with guilt every day. And most of the night. If you're a veteran, you know what I'm talking about. We deal with it every day. I don't know what the future holds for my channel. I have no idea. Hadn't really thought about it. Hadn't really felt like filming. It's just not the same without her. And I think some of y'all came to my channel specifically to watch Daisy. And that's okay too. I'm not upset about that. I'm glad she brought people joy in their life. I've had to learn to deal with things in life, differently than most people deal with stuff. Not a lot of people have ever seen me cry or shed a tear. So if you saw me shed one over Daisy, then you know she must have meant something to me. I'm on Facebook under my real name, and I post every video I've ever posted on YouTube. I've posted on Facebook so that my Marine buddies know what I'm doing too. There's a bunch of them on there. Most of the people on my friends list on Facebook I served with, and some on YouTube I served with. They all love Daisy too. Oh, and by the way, got a new t-shirt from Freedom Redbird. That's Brenda. Yeah, I got it, Brenda. I told you I'd wear it. So y'all let me know in the comments what I should do. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I change the name? Should I not change the name until I get another dog? Should I keep it as the way it is? You know, I don't know if you know this or not. I'm just a retired Marine with a cell phone, and I've got other camera gadgets. I've got an iPad. I've got a body cam. I've even got a drone that I'm learning to fly. Hadn't used it yet because, you know, it takes concentration to fly a drone and do all kind of other stuff at one time too, especially, you know. So I've been out the last couple of days just trying to fly my drone. I haven't done it. I've never done a live. Probably never will. I don't know. It all depends. You know. But I've got to move on one way or the other. Either I move on with a channel with a new name, or I move on and just be myself and no channel. I mean, y'all tell me what I should do. Or give me some good advice anyways. And if you got time, go over and say hello to Freedom Redbird. That's Brenda. And, you know, now I have been on some of her lives late at night till old dark 30. And she still wants me to come sing with her. I'm waiting on the information. Somebody was supposed to send me the information about the Pine Cone Fest. That might just show up, you never know. Ain't got nothing holding me here. Anyways, so that's my rant about my channel. And somebody get that information to me about the Pine Cone Fest. And I'll be there. Y'all have a good day.